hit that subscribe button
so you never miss the next story that will keep you awake at night. Now, let's begin with Mr. Vanachet. It was the afternoon of September 16th, 2024, a Monday that began like any other in Burlington, Colorado. The sun hung low in the late summer sky, the temperature hovering at a calm 78 degrees. On the quiet street of 11th Avenue, children played in their yards, sprinklers ticked in rhythm, and the town's police chief, Nathan Hill, was finally enjoying a rare day off with his family. At exactly 2:17 p.m., neighbors recall hearing the sound of laughter coming from the Hill's backyard. His 3-year-old daughter, blonde curls bouncing in the sunlight, was chasing soap bubbles across the freshly cut grass. She wore a tiny yellow dress, the kind a mother picks out proudly, never realizing it will be the last outfit she will ever see on her child. Inside the house, Nathan's wife was folding laundry. She glanced out the window every few minutes, her heart light, her guard down. After all, what was there to fear? Their daughter wasn't alone. She was in the company of Draco, a 7-year-old Belgian Malinois, once a highly trained narcotics dog for the Burlington Police Department. Draco had been Nathan's partner for years. He had sniffed out hundreds of pounds of illegal drugs, helped in countless arrests, and was once even featured in a 2019 local newspaper article titled, "Burlington's Four-Legged Hero." But heroes don't always stay heroes. At 2:23 p.m., the laughter stopped. In its place came a scream, high-pitched, desperate, short-lived. A neighbor watering her plants later told reporters she thought it was kids roughhousing, until the scream cut off with a sound so chilling she dropped her hose. Nathan rushed outside. The sight that met him would never leave his mind. Draco, the same dog that once stood proudly beside him in a K-9 vest, had his daughter pinned to the ground. Blood stained the grass. The bubbles were still floating, catching the sunlight as they popped one by one, mocking the scene of horror unfolding beneath them. "Nathan screamed her name," one witness said. It was the kind of scream that makes your blood run cold, the scream of a father watching his world collapse in front of him. The clock read 2:28 p.m. when 911 was called. Dispatch records later confirmed, the caller's voice trembling. "This is Chief Hill. It's my daughter. My dog. My daughter's not breathing." The dispatcher's voice cracked as she instructed. "CPR. How do you tell the police chief, the man who gives orders, how to save his own child?" Paramedics arrived within 7 minutes, sirens tearing through the sleepy streets. The little girl was rushed to Kit Carson County Memorial Hospital. Doctors and nurses worked furiously, but by 3:04 p.m. they pronounced her dead. The cause, catastrophic trauma from the dog attack. Back at the Hill residence, animal control officers sedated Draco. Witnesses described the scene as surreal. The same chief who had led manhunts and crime investigations now sat on his porch, shaking, blood on his uniform, whispering to himself, "I should have been there. I should have been there." By 6:30 p.m., the news had broken statewide. Headlines read, "Palm Police Chief's daughter killed by family's retired K-9. Candlelight vigils started that very night. People gathered outside the police station, leaving flowers, teddy bears, and handwritten notes. "She was just an angel," one note read, taped to the doors. The tragedy didn't just stop at grief. It sparked a national debate. Should retired police dogs be treated like family pets, or are they weapons? Ticking time bombs waiting for the wrong trigger. Experts argued on TV. Some said Draco had likely experienced trauma, maybe even flashbacks of training commands. Others insisted this was pure unpredictability, something no one could have seen coming. On September 18th, just 2 days later, Draco was euthanized at a veterinary facility. The procedure was quick, but the decision tore the Hill family apart. Nathan refused to be present. His wife held his hand at home as he cried into silence. Weeks later, journalists uncovered that Draco had once shown signs of stress, During his final months of service, a handler recalled him growling unexpectedly at another officer. In late 2022, a detail brushed aside at the time. Could this have been a warning sign? Or was this tragedy always inevitable? The hardest part was the irony. Nathan Hill, the chief sworn to protect his community, couldn't protect the one person who mattered most. His badge, his years of service, his experience, none of it mattered when his daughter needed him. And that truth, heavier than any bulletproof vest, became his life sentence. Today, if you walk past the Hill residence, the backyard looks untouched. The grass has grown back, the bubble's long gone. But for the people of Burlington, that house isn't just another family home. It's a reminder that sometimes the most dangerous threats don't come from the shadows. Sometimes they come from the very ones we trust to keep us safe. And at exactly 2:23 p.m. every September 16, some neighbors still swear they hear it. A child's faint laughter carried in the wind, followed by silence. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more mysterious and unsolved cases, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for the next chilling tale.